Hey, crypto family. So today we're going to talk about 0xDAO and their exposure to the Solidity V NFT airdrop, what partners they've recently acquired, their Medium article, their tokenomics, and why their price has pumped nearly 15% today because of it. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So those who don't know, the Solidly is Andre Cronier's project. He has over 370,000 followers. He actually partnered with Danny, who has over 300,000 followers as well. And basically together, they're making this huge project that is aimed on making a big dent in the Phantom ecosystem. Long story short, they have an airdrop where for VNFT, and it's basically for stakers on these Phantom protocols, i.e., you have Spirit Swap, you have Spooky Swap, and a lot others. And 0xDAO is actually trying to get a big market share of that so they can get a lot of a big part of the airdrop. So they actually released some articles today, and again, the price pumped accordingly. It actually pumped nearly 30% in the morning and has since settled down to about 15%. But basically, two articles here. I'm going to talk about them and exactly the specifics of how you can get access to this VNFT airdrop for Solidly. So first of all, they said a lot has been happening behind the scenes as we were less than 1 week from solid admissions beginning and the launch of 0xDAO's next phase. It's time to start pulling back the curtain. So 1 week basically is February 24th. Okay, it says over the past week, we've been wrapping up protocol development, submitting bug reports with Solidly, and moving forward throughout the code to review the protocol. And here's the big thing, the transition from V1 0xD, which is their token. It says version 1 of OXD was used to bootstrap 0xDAO's TVL with the primary goal of becoming a top 25 protocol by TVL on Phantom to receive a share of Solidly's VNFT airdrop. This goal was a success, and 0xD's V1 was designed to be a tokenized fractional representation of 0xDAO's VNFT. Now, here's the big thing that I want to talk about. It says, as previously stated, current OXD holders will be able to burn their existing OXD for a proportional share of OX Solid and will be treated as partners for the purpose of OXD V2 emissions. So this is big, this partners word here. I'll explain the benefits as well. This claims will be determined by the following simple formula. It says there's no deadline to burn OXD V1 for OX Solid. For more details about it, read below. Basically, there's no deadline, but you do get early access or priority if you do burn early, but the burn has not started yet. Okay, make sure to follow them on Discord. If you haven't, it's on their Twitter at 0xDAO_FI, and they have their Discord link there. But basically, it talks about OXD V2 and what their intention is for it. So basically, they want to support the growth of 0xDAO by rewarding LPs and solid lockers, and will be used to direct the voting power of 0xDAO's total V solid. Okay. Now, talking about their partners, says while several of the largest protocols on Phantom are already members of 0xDAO, we encourage all protocols with an interest in the Solidly ecosystem to carefully consider the benefits of joining us. So it says their confirmed launch partners in VNFT size order are Spooky Swap, Tomb Finance, Scream, Reaper Farm, Beethoven, Liquidity Driver, and Terrace. So Tomb Finance, I want to mention because they actually had a tweet today by Harry Ye, who is one of the founders of Tomb Finance, one of the big proponents of it. And he basically tweeted out, we're a launch partner with 0xDAO Fi, currently number 2 in VNFT size order. If you're still on the fence, read about 0xDAO's tokenomics and why the protocol is the ideal partner for optimizing returns and maximizing voting power. So this is huge from Tomb Finance. Again, these guys have over 50,000 followers. Harry Ye has over 69,000 followers. So again, a lot of big support for 0xDAO as they are one of the biggest partners and biggest, basically have the most access to Solidly airdrop. Now, scrolling down, it says why join 0xDAO. It basically says it's the ideal partner for optimizing returns and maximizing voting power from your Solidly VNFT. Now, people don't know how, like, what the price is going to be of this VNFT. Again, it's all speculation from here on out. But the fact that you need to burn OXD tokens to actually get access to that airdrop of VNFT, that is basically going to pump the price of OXD. So that's why a lot of people are buying it right now in anticipation of that burn. And as well, they're going to get access to the VNFT airdrop, which again could be a ton of money. Okay. Now, 0x Solid's benefits, there's no dilution. You receive 10% share of Solid earned by 0xDAO's protocol LPs as Solid. And it's optimized for trading fees, gauge bribes, and at least 5% floor share of all OXD emissions claim on any V Solid airdrops. Now, there's a big thing I talked about for the partner program. It says any OX Solid staker contributing significantly to bootstrapping 0xDAO's Solid lock is eligible to be a partner. Okay, I talked about that. You burn, you get locked tokens, and you become a partner. It says if a holder outside of the original 25 launch protocols accumulates at least as much 0x Solid as the smallest partner, Tarot, who's 452,000 Solid, they'll be considered a partner and migrated to the partner emissions structure. So you get basically benefits. It says their OXD emissions are handled differently and normal OX Solid stakers. As stated above, anyone can become a partner. Then it talks about their emissions, and it says they receive a minimum floor percentage of OXD emissions above the normal OX Solid stakers. And then it basically talks about the emissions that you get. So you're going to get more emissions for that, becoming a partner. And then again, a lot more voting power and a lot more benefits on that. And then basically it talks about the token distribution. I'm going to go over that for the tokenomics here in a second, but just scrolling down to the bottom of the page. Again, I'll link this in the description and pin in the comments if you want to read more of it. But it says, as the final days before launch are upon us, we will continue to polish our UI, review our code base, deploy the new website, publish our docs, and everything else needed to ensure that the protocol is ready before solid emissions begin, okay, which is going to be on the 24th. We're incredibly excited about what we've built, the benefits that we'll provide to our partners and users, and everything to come with Solidly and 0xDAO over the next few months. We think it's an amazing time to be building on Phantom, and we can't wait to see what happens next. And they have their Discord link there. Now, again, going over the tokenomics, because that's what people care about, right? That's the big thing. So tokenized deposits minted 1 for 1 for each Solid locked in the platform. Staked to receive platform fees, Solid, and then Solidly bribes and trading fees, OXD, and OX Solid rewards. And then it talks about the tokens. Lock to receive a share of the platform fees as 0x Solid for the OXD token. Lock OXD and V1 OXD to vote for Solidly emissions, gauge weights, and receive bribe rewards. And then OXD is minted pro rata for each Solid token claimed by OXDAO. And it talks about the distribution, which this is insane because if you look on the bottom, there's 0% to the 0xDAO team, which is crazy. Okay, usually you have at least 10% to the team, which again, they're working hard. Why shouldn't they get some? But here, there's nothing to the team, which is, that's insane. So that's very bullish there. It says 5 to 25% go to the partners of the OX Solid stakers, and then 0 to 95% go to the liquidity providers. So it says for the partners, stakers, there's a 5% minimum distribution, but there's no upper limit. So basically, if you go to the partners page, then that's going to basically tell you what the details are for how much partners get. And then it says partners also have a special floor for OXD emissions. And again, refer to the partner page. And then the remaining emissions go to the liquidity providers. Okay, so basically the main ones are the OX Solid stakers, and then afterwards are the liquidity providers. So, and then 0 to 5% go to the treasury, must be voted in by V1 OXDAO, OXD holders. So again, that was a lot of stuff in saying that these guys are partnering with, Tomb Finance. They're partnering with a lot of people. They've released their tokenomics. The token price is up 15%, and basically people are getting excited for this. Okay, so definitely something to keep in mind. Again, Solidly is getting huge. Andre Crony's project, basically they're on DBank now. Solidly's portfolio is now tracked on DBank. So again, a lot of people have been focusing on this. You have pills that pumped up, Panic. A lot of coins on Phantom have been pumping because of that access to Solidly, okay, and the airdrop that's coming. But 0xDAO is aiming to be one of the biggest holders of that. So definitely go and check it out, guys. I know this was kind of a long video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Again, I'm just waiting for that burn date. I'm joining their Discord. I'm covering it, watching it to see when that burn is going to be eligible so I can burn the OXD tokens. And again, that'll help pump the price as well as get access to that VNFT airdrop. So with that, please like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate all my subscribers. Appreciate everyone watching here. And until next time, thanks for watching.